Low float Cyn stock is showing a lot of strength in the regular session of today, the 11th of July 2024. Up, as you can see, 57 point, roughly 58%. We have seen what's going on here. This is more of a volatility bubble at various occasions. This is a 1 minute chart, and the stock traded outside of its price channel and pulled back. The price channel is expanding upwards. It's just started to come in now, just right in front of you. It's actually it's not well, it's covering in, but not with a lot of with, I would say, with some reluctance. It's covering in with some reluctance. I would say maybe an indication that the stock might even spike further, spike further. This is the closest we can see what's going on. This is the 1 minute chart. Let's have a look at it. Oh, was that? Yeah, that was the 1 minute chart. Let's have a look at this 15-minute chart. We might see something. Okay, not the best place to view it. Let's look at it 1 week and see. Let's look at a 1 week model. This is the same 1 minute we are looking at. Let's see here whether we can see the 15-minute. Here, let's see. Okay, this is, yeah, as a matter of fact, it has actually traded higher prices. As a matter of fact, 7 point, what was that? 7.41, and it also turns out to be a projection on it, almost a projection, something close to this Fibonacci projection of 7.74 on its daily, on its 4-hour chart, and the probability that it will get there, we have it at as 16.375%. Still a healthy, decent amount of probability. The probability that it will not get there is at 83.625. I think, amongst other things, the reason why it's quite decent, by this figure of 16.375 is because it has actually traded that. It has actually reached such a level in this session. It has something close to that, something close to that, 7.74. But over the last couple of months, it was definitely even higher than that. Yeah. But here we have the price channel is covering in, and I think it's moving averages, especially 20-day moving average, which is currently 20 period moving average, which is serving as a for some couple of minutes now. For some couple of minutes, been serving as a primary supply line. So it's rising, and the price channel, the upper line of this price channel is covering in, trying to indicate that some moderation will occur. We have seen some moderation occur already. The price channel, came in, curved in, contracted sufficiently, significantly. You can see that that's still that contraction is still going on. Even it's trying to even contract more. So I think it's more, the contraction is what we are dealing with right now. What we're dealing with, but the stock is highly volatile in this session, and scalpers are definitely doing their utmost, making the most of the stock. This is how they do it. Like I've been pointing out, for some couple of over the couple of past videos. When the price goes through its price channel, there's expected retracement to occur. Expect a pullback to occur, and for those who prefer to buy, who prefer to buy dips when it also gets towards this lower line, and expect some strength to come into the stock. And then for those who want to short it, this is where they probably, this is what they'll be looking at such a price. They will definitely surely most of them, some would have done so as well. Okay, we're looking at it now. We are looking at exactly, it's pulling back. It has cost the lower line of its price channel to bend outwards, so expect a pullback to occur. We have seen it's now down the gain is now down to 50.51%, so it's gradually inching up. So some gain is some rebound will definitely occur. Yes, we're seeing that 0.2% has 2% has come in, roughly 2.27% has come in. So that's how they are scalping and cashing in gains. 2.2% is quite decent. If you're trading with 10,000, you've already cashed in $200. It's not a joke at all. That's how the money is made. But it's still holding on. We should see a decent rebound, something much more than something more than at least 5.2%. We should 52%. We should see a higher. We should see higher gains print here. Hopefully, it's close to it's close to a it's close to its lower line, and a rebound should occur anytime soon. Okay, let's have a look at something else while we're waiting for that to occur. While we're looking, what are we going to look at right now? The projections here, we have it that the probability that it will occur is it will print is 17, roughly 16.375%. This is its 4-hour chart. Let's have a look at its daily chart. The stock has been consolidating for a very long time, or not consolidating, has been retracing for a very long time, but the extrapolation has been calling out a possible rebound, a possible rebound. Yes, so all the way back in May. That was when the extrapolation began to indicate that higher prices will come in, that strength will come in. So here we have a projection of 32%, sorry, $32.39. Below that we have 22.48. Below that we have 19.3. Below that we have 16.47 here. It will be interesting to find what the probability will be here, because here we have a couple of going all the way back to April of this year, a couple of moving average there, but okay, not the best. Okay, let's look at 12.58, not also the best. I think here will be 10.45 has a couple of readings we can look into. 10.45. Let's see, 10.45, this projection. So we're under 10.45. We have a standard. You have a 10-day moving average of 5.46. So we can take that projection of 10.45 as our target. 10.45. We're trying to find out the probability that it will get there. 10.45, and we have standard. 10-day moving average. 10-day moving average of 5.46. Standard deviation of 1.45, and then we slide all the way and see whether we can pick up any 10-day moving average. We have 9.87. And we have standard deviation of 0.650, and we continue to slide. We continue to go sideways. We have 11.08 as another 10-period moving average. This was as of Tuesday the 4th of June. 11.08. Standard deviation is 1.17, and we go back further again to the 29th of May. We have 11.72. We have a standard deviation of 1.27. Yeah, fortunately we have these clusters, the cluster of a couple of cluster of moving averages. Moving averages. The stock cycled around this price target, cycled around it, so giving us, it has given us the opportunity to gather some readings over a short period of time. Okay, so we have 10.81 as another standard, 10-day moving average, and we have 0.4175. So we have 4 readings. We can try and get something out of this and see what the probability of it getting to 10.45 is. But let's quickly return and see what the gain is. Okay, still holding on, but but regardless, it has pulled up. Yeah, exactly, 8.59%. So it wasn't so, like I told you, it definitely will pull up. And if you were trading with $10,000, this is $800, even $1,000, because we're looking at roughly, you just saw it, I don't know, 10%. So this is what scalpers are doing, and they will, amongst other things, if for the the Cyn has presented them with the volatility they need. They has presented them with the volatility they need. It doesn't always play out nicely on every stock. Stocks that are on the move like this, everybody is getting involved. They come in and do this, take advantage and rake in money. It's not one of the most active in this session so far. The volumes are not that high. Not as high as what we have for us, 15.132 million or even more. So we were trying to determine the probability of it getting to 10.45. Let's continue with that. So we add up all the moving averages we obtained. 9.87 plus 11.08 plus 11.72 plus 10.81. We have 43.48. We divided by 4. We have 10.87. So as a matter of fact, it's already looking really good, because we have an average that is even greater than the target we have. So it's surely we are looking at a probability of probability that is definitely higher than that's higher than 100%. That's 50% rather. 10.87 is what we obtained. 10.87, and we have 10.45, and we have standard deviation. We have to calculate that standard deviation. Let's obtain it. 5.4. Okay, let's go 0.654 0.6540 plus 1.17 plus 1.27 plus 0.4175 divided by 4. We have 0.8878. 0.8878. Okay, 8778. Is that what we got there? 8778. Okay, let's get it. Let's get the probability. Okay, so the probability of it surpassing, yeah, like I said, it was going to be more than 50%, but the probability of it surpassing 10.45 is 68.384%. the probability of it remaining below 10.45 is 31.61. So even with this, even within this 31.6, it may well just remain there. It may well remain below 10.45. Yeah, so it has added yet more gains since that time. So it's added yet more gains. And we had for the case of 7.74, I think roughly 16%. It's sort of prices it can always print. So have a look and see what you make of Cyngn, and thank you very much for watching this video.